to say, everything in my readings are always allegedly. So, you know, we don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading. And what comes out is in reference of what the ancestors want us to know. Hello, family. How you guys doing? I am up in the evening doing this one, right? So I was watching TV, finished eating my dinner, relaxing, right? And the ancestors threw me this dang old case. Okay, so this one is on, y'all know I had to have my notes, right? So this one, family, is on a girl named Amy Lynn Bradley. Amy Lynn passed away, excuse me, I just finished eating, I told y'all. Amy Lynn passed away in 1998, in March 24th, 1998. And Amy Lynn, I don't know why I call this girl, okay, it's my son, hold on. Okay, so she was on a cruise ship with her family, and she came up missing in between the trips. You know, like you can go on a cruise and they have the destination and you get off on one destination and they get back on. Well, the article, let me go to the article so I can read to you guys exactly what it says. Okay, it says, on the night that FBI special agent, I won't say their name, Amy was at the cruise ship's disco with her brother. Now, the other passengers and crew members was there as well. The next morning, Amy brother and parents couldn't locate her. It says here, myself and my parents have had and endure a lot of sadness because the last thing that I ever said to Amy was, I love you, before I went to sleep that night, Amy brother said, Brad said in the video shared by FBI. Knowing that the last thing I said to her has always been very comforting to me. But according to 2005, the NBA reports numerous rumors surrounding Amy's disappearance. Some passengers claimed to see a woman who was not confirmed to be Amy headed to the top deck of the ship in the early mornings hours, while others claimed she was on an unidentified ship. She was with an unidentified ship employee. Now, others also claimed to see Amy on the Curo in the years after her disappearance. Caraco, I'm assuming that's what it's saying. But these sightings remain unconfirmed. Now, when we discovered Amy was missing, we begged the ship's personnel to not put the gangway down, to not allow anybody to leave the ship, and we told them that if Amy left the room for any more than 15 minutes, she would have left a note. That's what her parents was saying. But they put the gangway down anyway, and people left the ship in Caruco. Amy's mother, Iva Bradley, told NBC News in 2005. Now, this has been over 26 years. They said it makes 26 years this year, okay? After stopping in the Caraco, which I'm not sure where that's at, Curacao, the ship made 2 additional stops during the cruise and returned to Puerto Rico on March 28th as planned. She went missing on March 24th. According to a missing persons poster, which is this poster of her, that's Amy, okay? She has 4 tattoos that you could identify: a Tasmanian devil on her shoulder, a sun, a Chinese symbol on her ankle, and a gecko on her stomach. And then they just give the, you know, the amount that they are giving for her appearance. Now, she, yeah, they just saying that she went missing. More details here on the missing persons form. It says, while on the family cruise to the Caribbean, went missing from the Royal Caribbean International Cruise Line ship, Rhapsody of the Seas. And this was on March the 21st, on Saturday, March the 21st, 1998. The vessel departed San Juan, Puerto Rico, and traveled the first port called the island of Aruba. On Monday, the 23rd, 1998, Rhapsody of the Seas departed Aruba and was traveling in international waters to the next island port, which was Coroco, Netherlands, Antilles. During the early morning hours of Tuesday, March 24th, 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley went missing. The vessel later departed Coroco and continued on to the island of St. Martin and further traveled to St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands, before they returned to San Juan, Puerto Rico on Saturday the 28th. And that's all the information they have here. So I did her chart because I have her information, and it's pretty much, she had death all around on her chart. I just seen 555. Definitely. Like, if she wasn't, her karma was in reference of Neptune energy, which is about, you know, murder, death, you know, karma. But also broken down is in reference of the father and a boyfriend, or, you know, a stepfather. She also had energy that was in her fate in reference of murder again and violence. See, broken down in reference of being sacrificed by a father is what I'm seeing here, family. A lot in reference of, you know, she could have had a rough life. She was only 23. She could have been molested, or, you know, it could have been some type of incestual thing going on with her and a family member is what I'm seeing. Now, everything here is allegedly. I don't know these people. I'm just telling you what it looks like in her chart. Now, I also see some things that looks like some friends was attached to it too, but I'm getting also brother, father, mother, right? And which was her family that was on the boat with her. A lot of things, family. A lot of things. A lot of deception and a lot of lies around this situation with Amy is what I'm seeing in her chart from the jump. The mother-daughter relationship came up though. So I don't know if they had something that was going on within the family that maybe was never told. But I feel like that the brother and the mother knows something, and the father. More than what they're saying, okay? It's a lot of deception here. It's a lot in reference of her being sacrificed, okay? And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it happens. But that's what I'm seeing just in the chart. So we're going to pull the words of truth and see what we can get. But yeah, I mean, a lot of evil and wickedness, family. A lot of karmic situations around this situation. Yeah. A lot of deception. A lot of karmic stuff happening. But I definitely see a lot of lies and deceit. And I see a lot around that mother and that father. Let's pull from the words of truth. I do see drugs and alcohol in it as well. Like, she might have been on the ship, and that night she was at the disco, could have been, you know, intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? But the family knew something around what was going on with her as well. That same cruise ship, that same night. It's just something saying that, okay? Because people just don't wind up disappearing, okay? Just out the clear blue sky off of a boat, unless they tipple over. But they normally have, like, things around the boat where you can see if somebody's going over and stuff like that. So, because I've been on a cruise, right? So, I don't know. Let's see what the words of truth say in reference of what the ancestors and bring her in. I don't have my bell in here. But I will say, meditate and see what I can, you know, bring up and see if she'll come to me and show me through the cards. I'm in my living room. I'm not in my space. So I may need to go and get me. Matter of fact, let me get an incense, family, because y'all know how spirit get. Let me get an incense real quick, okay? Let me get some dragon blood. Let me get some dragon blood, family. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Okay. All right, so let me get my lighter. I had to get all this stuff from over there at my desk because normally all this stuff is near my desk, family. Okay. I had to get some dragon blood to burn, family, okay? Dragon blood. That's why I don't want no problems out of nobody's energy, okay? So I'm gonna sit that there to burn while I'm going into these cards about this lady, okay? Definitely a lot of, she has so much energy that is not a great situation. So I want to see what can we get in reference of Miss. I'm trying to get my stuff out the way, family, so when I start pulling cards, stuff will be out the way, okay? All right, so let's meditate over Miss Amy Lynn Bradley and sisters. Amy Lynn Bradley and Amy Lynn, come in and give us, and sisters, protect me while I go into the tarot and the oracle in reference of Miss Amy Lynn Bradley that was on the Rhapsody cruise ship, and sisters. Amy Lynn, we come to you with peace, love, harmony, energy of love and peace. Loving and peaceful energy, we come to you peacefully. Ancestors, protect us while we go into the message from Amy Lynn. Amy Lynn, we ask you to come through. She was trying to get away from somebody. Amy Lynn was murdered. She definitely said that. So Amy Lynn, come through and let me know through the cards. Speak and tell your story. What happened to you on that cruise ship? March 24th, 1998. Amy, what happened to you on that cruise ship? Okay, here we go. Amy, reveal to me what happened to you on that cruise ship. What happened to you on that cruise ship, Amy? Because I seen you trying to get away. I seen you. I know you were murdered, Amy. Show me through the cards, Amy. Thank you. Caretaker, like I thought. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. Yeah. Amy told us. I knew it was that family. Let me show you. Delay. First card out was delay. They're trying to delay things, or they tried to delay things, okay? Amy had a lot of child trauma. She definitely is telling me, this is what came out first. Delay and inner child trauma. See, they tried to put some things off in reference of what was going on with her. Like I said, I seen that molest in there. I know she was molested, and I know she was molested by her father. And I know her mother may have known something about what was going on as well. Deception and lies and secrets being held. But the mother-daughter relationship wasn't great because of the situation that she was going through. As she showed me here, love. Somebody gave her something, or somebody was trying to give her something in reference of love. Now this is food, which I don't know why I'm hearing food poison, right? But I also see that she's showing me that they are conscious and they were pretending to love her. See, the love and the food is beside each other. Look at how this goes. Look at how she gave us this. See, they were pretending that they loved her is what she's saying. The food is here and they're conscious of something they gave her. They gave her something. And like I said, I seen in that in her chart that something was there in reference of alcohol, drugs. She was given something, family. It could have even been in her food. They were pretending like they loved her, but they're conscious of what they did to her. They already had situations going on prior to them getting on that ship, family. Caretaker. She was only 23. Thank you, Amy. Now tell us in the cards, why is the delay here, Amy? Delay. Ooh, she's wanting to speak so bad. Look, drugged. Didn't I tell you that? Look what she threw out. Drugged. They drugged her. See? They drugged her. I'm going to just go through these that flew out. Digital. Something about her phone or something about a digital communication. Lessons. Try to teach us some lessons. In that child trauma was the same color as lessons. See? She trusted him. Trust. Somebody she trusted. A male did this to her. Organs was affected. Payback. This was some type of payback or debt owed, or they did it because of something they needed to pay back. Signs. There were signs and things in her childhood. See how signs in childhood is the same color that came out in her spread? There were signs that things was going wrong in this situation. They did it during the creative recreational activities where they were at the disco on the ship and all of that. That's where it's happened. Earth energy, the mother. Once again, the mother. Earth energy. Low vibrating energy she was. She was already in a frequency of not doing the right thing by this baby. Yeah, could have been some type of ritual. All right, let's get the delays. Why is delay here? Show us through the cards, Amy. You're doing great. Show us through the cards, Amy. We come to you with love, peace. This is you telling your story of what truly happened to you on that cruise. What truly happened to you on that cruise, Amy? Show me in the cards. All right, show me in the cards what happened. Why is the delay here, Amy? Come through and show us through the cards. Why is the delay here? Why is delay here, Amy? Organ is back again. So it's some type of delay in reference of something with a sexual partner. I feel like they put it off. See, a delay is something that has been put off, right? Because of some type of organ with a sexual partner. I feel like that's the molestation situation. Like somebody wanted to delay some things or put something off because they already knew that something was going on with her. She might have even had something go on with her body or her organ or something of that sort. I would just have to deep dive into that a little more. But this was with some type of sexual partner who would be sexual because she was with her family. You see? Clarity on the child trauma. Clarity on the child trauma, Amy. I know you're trying to speak so much and tell me the story because my cards is going crazy. But tell me about the child trauma that you went through, Amy. And you were only 23 in 1998 that this happened to you on that cruise ship. But what was the child trauma that happened during this time to you or before you even got on that cruise? What was the inner child trauma for you, Amy? Rebellious. Being rebellious. You had a history of being rebellious. Oh, okay. So she said her inner child trauma was because, no, she had inner child trauma that made her rebellious, right? And then she had a history. It was a history of it going on in the family. Give me one more on that rebellious in reference of the inner child trauma, Amy, because you're telling me that you were rebellious or somebody was rebellious in reference of that inner child trauma towards you. Give me clarity on the rebellious and the inner child trauma. What happened to you, Amy? What happened to you, love? Tell your story. Back at you. It's like psycho. This person was crazy and they felt like they were getting her back. Maybe they felt that maybe they felt like they were getting her back, because this is my back to return to sender card, because she was rebellious or they were rebellious in this child trauma situation. Whoever this was a psychomania, and they may have been trying to get her back because of something that may have happened during her childhood or their childhood. But they were very rebellious and they wanted to get her back behind something. This person was psycho. Wow. Why is the love here though, Amy? Why is the love here in reference to what happened to you on March 24th, 1998? Amy, why is the love here? What you trying to tell me about the love, Amy? The love that's here. Slave. She said they made her a slave, like work towards a lot of things. Maybe, you know, made her a slave to doing some things that she didn't want to do, and even school-wise, right? Maybe that's the way they wanted to show her love, or they was acting like they was loving on her or love her, but they really was treating her like a slave, even towards school situations of some sort. Not sure, but we'll have to clarify that again. Give me another card on that love and slave. What do you mean by that, love and slave, Amy? Amy Lynn Bradley. What do you mean by the love and the slave, sugar? What are you trying to say, love? Make it clear with the love and the slave. Isolated her. So they isolated her and made her go to school only. She couldn't do it, the things that she wanted to do. She had to do everything they told her that she was going to have to do. They made her a slave. She was doing a lot of stuff around the house. She didn't get to do nothing but school, and that was it. And that's how they was trying to act like they was showing her love by making her a true slave to them. That was how they showed her love, is what she's saying. Now I see what you're saying. That's why they isolated her and she made her a slave to the mama and the daddy. Yeah, they chose her to do this. Not the son, not the brother, but her. They elected her. They chose her to do it, to be like that. See, we seen at school, it was on the bottom of the deck. This was how they loved her, by making her do stuff she didn't want to do. See, because a slave is making somebody do something against their will, pretty much, and isolating her. That's why she felt like a slave within this love, even with the mama and the daddy. Why is the food here? Why is food here, Amy Lynn Bradley? Why is food here? What did someone give you? Did they give you something in your food, or did you have something in your food? Show me through the cards what was going on with you and this food situation. What happened? Who gave you something? Please show us through the cards, Amy Lynn Bradley. Why is food here? Why is food here in reference to what happened to you on that cruise ship? Show us through the cards. Stay or go. Drugged. She was drugged in whatever they gave her. See, the food is it could have been in her food that somebody gave her something. See, they drugged her, and the drug came up multiple times. This is something was given to her in her food. It's the same energy, it's the same color. So yes, that's what happened to her. They gave her something, trying to see if she was gonna stay or go when they drugged her. See how that came out? whether she was going to stay or go, whether something was going to truly happen to her or not when they gave it to her, because they didn't know if it was going to work. They don't want me to say this. It must be the truth. This lady was drugged, family. She was given something. And sisters, Amy Lynn, tell me who's pretending and what are they pretending about in reference of your murder? God, she keep throwing out all these cards. I can't take all of this, Amy. I can't take all of this, okay? I'm going to show what you threw out. But I can't take all of this because she giving me so many cards. She want to speak so bad. Abandoned. She's saying gratitude. You welcome, love. Look, judgment. Trickster. Tower moment was when they did this to her. This was something that happened unexpectedly. And it was a trickster. They tricked her. They did this. This was somebody that was maliciously doing this to this baby. See? Between two worlds. Something about an affair with a female. Something about a phone. Remember we seen digital earlier? She might have seen something through a phone, on a phone. Something might have been on a phone because she's saying they're guilty. This happened in this, it may have been something in the summer that this happened, or whatever she's seen. Somebody had power over her. She wanted to be free. It was all in timing. Here's lessons again. There's some type of correspondence or letter that could have been judicial system, a faded relationship. She said she was crying, or there's some crying that was going on. This was premeditated, but there was a twist to the plot. There was changes in the plan, is what she said. You see all them cards she threw out? Now I gotta shuffle my cards, family. We're getting ready to clarify the last few, but that came out when I asked what was going on and why is the pretending here. She's saying that the pretending is because they conscious of what they're doing, and they conscious and know what happened to her. She didn't go missing. You see what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. She said they had a history already in that family of some things not being right. She might have even seen the dad or the mom or somebody having an affair or something like that, and that may have been why they wanted to get rid of her or whatever. Let's see why the pretending, Amy. Amy, why the pretending? Show me why the pretending, Amy. Locked up is the same color. Celebration. I feel like maybe they did have her locked away somewhere and they pretending, or maybe she could have been locked away somewhere at one point in time, locked up and pretending. Celebration. You gotta give me one more on that, Amy. Who was locked up? Was you locked up when everybody was celebrating, or was somebody locked up? Because y'all was at some type of disco on the ship, but why was locked up here? Locked up, who was locked up pretending? Show me through the cards, Amy. Who was locked up pretending and locked up, Amy? What are you trying to tell us? They had a talent in reference of doing this. No, stop. Give me one more on the talent, locked up and pretending. Who had talent in reference of doing this? Or are you saying that they had talent in reference of showing like they had you, they knew where you were going to be? Like locked up means, you know, confined. Like they confined you. They had a talent in confining you. They're pretending like they never did that, but they actually always confined you. That's why the slave was here as well. That's what you're saying. They had a talent in that. Show me the talent in the locked up and the pretending again. Yeah, loss. This caused the loss. Rat. Somebody snitching. A rat in this loss. Somebody is going to snitch. or tell it on them that they're pretending is what she's saying. What is conscious? Why is conscious here, Amy? Because you're gonna have to give me more on that. Conscious. Why is conscious here, Amy, in reference of the stuff that went wrong, and what happened to you on that cruise ship, the Rhapsody cruise ship, Amy Lynn Bradley? What happened? Who's conscious? Who's conscious of what happened to you? Who's conscious? Clothes, earthly materials, and they're alive. So they're conscious behind something that they wanted to receive in reference of you no longer being here. Probably they may have had like a good insurance policy of some sort, and someone who's aware and alive was able to get that. Earthly possessions. Clarity on the conscious and the clothes. Conscious and the clothes. Conscious in the clothes, Amy. Ascension, yeah. Assassination, yeah. I know they did it. I know they took you out. I know they did that. It wasn't like you said, like what she's saying. She said, yes, assassination. So they're conscious of assassinating her and getting earthly possessions behind it. See? And ascending off of her loss, off of her assassination is what she's saying. See how that came out? They conscious of getting earthly possessions and ascension off of her assassination. So she was definitely assassinated is what she's saying. And she definitely was given something by the mouth. It may have been something poisoned, food in her food, and they were wondering if she was going to stay or go. Look how the stay or go is the same color as the assassin. That's that aggressive energy. They waited, they went at her. See, and they're pretending like they don't know, like she's missing off the thing all of a sudden, but they know. Give me some last cards, Amy, in reference to wrath. I see what you're trying to tell us, love. Give us some last cards in reference of what else we need to know in reference of that day that you went missing on this boat, that you were assassinated. Everything is allegedly in this video. Everything is allegedly. I don't know these people. This is a spiritual reading in the name of the Most High and the ancestors. Please take it up with them, okay? This is all allegedly. Just take it with a grain of salt. Amy, I had to say that for entertainment purposes on these videos, allegedly. Amy Lynn Bradley, come through, Suge, and tell your story in these last cards that I'm going to pull based off of your story, all right? Tell us what actually happened. She's crying. She's so hurt about this situation. Premeditated again. So they thought about how they was going to do this. It's a rat. It's somebody who wants to rat. Somebody wants to tell what happened. Or either she knows somebody who can tell what truly happened. But there is someone who can snitch or should snitch or is going to snitch on this situation. But this was premeditated. It may be somebody who now feels bad and is crying and knows what happened. But this was definitely a premeditated event is what she kicking out to us. What else you want to tell us, hon? And you already told us about, yeah, it's a twisted plot. It was something that was planned, but there was a change in the situation as well. What else do you want to tell us about what happened to you, Amy Lynn Bradley? Amy Lynn Bradley, we come to you with peace and love. We just want to know what happened, love, on that cruise ship, that Rhapsody cruise ship with Royal Caribbeans on the 24th of March, 1998. What else happened to you, Amy? Blackmail in reverse. So someone wasn't blackmailed or won't get blackmailed. Maybe somebody may have tried to blackmail someone about this situation. Deviation. Someone trying to deviate from the situation, trying to put it off, which they have. It's been 26 years. Innocent. Somebody trying to show that they're innocent. Revenge. What else, Amy, you want us to know? Yeah. Alive. They're aware. and protected. Amy said somebody is alive and protected, and it's about money. So somebody got money off of her being passing, and that was truly the situation. See, because it was premeditated, because of, you know, the situation that had been going on. Yeah, and carbon copied her, made another copy. They may have had another child or something like that. Yeah, she's still telling me this person was psycho. This person was crazy who did this premeditated assassination of her. See, she already showing me what it was. This person was pure out of their mind, crazy. And they got away with it, right, Amy? Affiliated. Yeah, affiliated and pretending, and they the ones that gave you something, right, Amy? Wife. A thief. Who wife? Wife, mother, right? Is that what you're trying to say? Who wife? Give me whose wife, Amy. Whose wife? Why is wife here? And a thief. Who? In reference of why you're no longer here. Why is wife here? Yeah, the wife drugged her. Somebody drugged her. She keep telling me this. This done came out 4 times, and I don't even normally get this card, so I know allegedly that this is something that's attached to this girl, and it was during a celebration. This was during the disco. This person drugged her. Whoever did this. This is how they did it. And it's attached to somebody's wife. I don't know. Past. It's attached to her past, she's saying. Yeah, they educated themselves on how they were going to do it, too. What else, Amy? Speak through the cards, Amy. I'm just going to pull a few more. Missing, yeah. They educated themselves in the past on how they were going to make it look like she was missing. See? See what she's saying to us? Speak, Amy. You're doing wonderful. Past educated themselves on her being missing. They educated themselves how they were going to do that. See? Yeah. And celebrated it all when they got it, when they accomplished it. Yeah, they harmed her. Blood. See? Nobody missing. How you gonna get and cleaned it up? She said, and cleaned it up. Yep. Harmed her and cleaned it up. Look. See how it came out? Missing. Harmed her and cleaned it up. See? All right, we see what it is. Amy, we see what it is. She's saying, no, keep pulling. Okay. Kidnapped. Really got, put her somewhere. They must have stolen. Something was stolen. Either she was, yeah, a group of them. Yeah, they all together. Whoever did this. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. But whoever it is definitely a well alive. And they know exactly what they did. They're conscious of what they did. Whatever these earthly possessions. We got money was here. Remember we seen money? Yeah, money off of this baby. And they conscious of it too. They gave her something. See? They drugged her and gave her something in her food. Yep. So that's pretty much what happened to her. But she definitely had a lot of child trauma. They definitely did some things to her before she was on that she was very traumatized and crying. See? So they did some things to her. We send you back with love, peace, and harmony. We send you healing energy, Amy. I'm sorry this happened to you. I hate that this happened to you. May you get your justice tenfold of who assassinated you, because she showed us that they assassinated her, okay? Harmed her. So we hope that you get your justice back for this situation. We send you back with love, peace, harmony, healing. In the name of the Most High and our ancestors, thank you for your words. Thank you for you telling us your story. And we'll put 2 and 2 together. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Peace, family. Peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new